everyone, this is Shananah, and today we're to show you what's been going on while I've been MIA. I've been making some changes out here in the garden. I still have a ways to go, but I'm trying to do it as I can, a little at a time. So let's go. Tell them. Okay, let's just get an overview of what's this organized chaos or chaos. So we're gonna start with my grow beds. My raised beds. Well, my Vinkas, they're doing great. They're bushing out on their own. I didn't do any pinching of the flowers. I just let it do what it wanted to do. My Sweet William or Dianthus, they're doing well too. My zinnias are coming back. My peppers actually are doing really well now. The ones that got stunted in the first part of the year. Spiders, man. They just making webs everywhere. This is my broccoli, which Daddy gave me a couple of them, and they were worms. Look at this. It's time to, guess I'm going to have to start smushing eggs. Can you see the eggs? These little caterpillar, moths, cabbage moths, they are busy all year. You know, you think that in the fall that you get a break. Yeah. But anyway, I don't know what kind of pepper this is, but oh yeah, it's a cayenne pepper. See? So I got little growing there. I got a couple of tomatoes. Some of them were volunteers, and this one I don't know what it is. But this is a pepper. When you see its brothers or sisters over there, you're going to be like, golly, whatever ate this thing, it really ate it up. Because all of the peppers that I got were about the same size. Now this is the yellow one. Yep, yellow bell pepper. So I just let it stay in there, watered it, and the leaves start coming back, and I'm glad of that. I got my society garlic all around. What, baby? She wants the cameo here. Fiona. Hey, say hey, everybody. Can I have some scritches and some rubbings? I got my Egyptian walking onions. Okay, my basil looks good. Oh, I wanted to show you this. I didn't know what this was because, as you can see, when you write on these labels right here, after a while they fade, because this has a label here, but I didn't know what kind of basil it was. But it's like I think this is the shoot, I had the name of it. It's the one that smells like licorice. Thai. It's Thai basil. That's what this is. It kind of has a sweet scent in it, and so they said it would be good in Asian dishes and beverages. So I gotta start collecting this before my basils before they go to seed. Now this is already going to seed. My purple basil. Sweetie, I'm busy. Here's another broccoli. Now I should have weeded better over here because I got a Swiss chard label here, but I wouldn't know what it is when it's that little. I think these are, yeah, I know they're brassicas. Those are too little. Okay, this is another pepper that recovered after the summer. It just was stunted, I thought. And I think it's cayenne pepper too. But here's a nice size one. Wait, baby. Wait a minute. See? Look at that. I want to say that this is a Zulu pepper. It's pretty cool to see. Yep, it's doing good. Now here's my purple basil. Here needs to be harvested. It's always something to do. And this tomato plant that I put in here not too long ago, it's blooming. Yay, we might get some tomatoes. I was thinking about digging the tomatoes up and putting them in a pot and dragging them in the greenhouse, but I already have some tomatoes that's already in the pots, so that's what I will be putting in the greenhouse. This is one of my society garlics, y'all. I think this is the society garlic. It's blooming. I got these at Lowe's, y'all, and if I go back, I'm gonna get some more. They do have a pungent smell. They're a very strong smell, because when I had them in the car, it was smelling up the car. So I want some more, and they were like $5 for a container of them, and I don't know how many was in there, about 10 or more. This is the raised bed where I put my vegetables and fruit scraps, and I got some potatoes, white regular potatoes growing in here. So I guess I'll be digging them up soon. And look at those beautiful zinnias. They don't get as big as they got in spring. Okay, here's another pepper that wanted to show out this fall. Don't know exactly the name, but it looks kind of like a Cuban ale. Yeah, I've been eyeing it and other ones because I want to make me a salad so bad. And I'm gonna show you something that what has really made me want a salad. This is a bell pepper that decided to do something now. Hey, baby. I took a cutting of my mom's ruella because I was sure that mine died. Well, look at this. It's growing back. And the cuttings that I took from her, in about a week, I got roots. I can see this beautifully from my kitchen window in the mornings. Look at this. Look at this. I hadn't seen one like this before. Let's see the multicolor. But I love orange. What is this? Is this that morning glory over here wrapping around my... I gotta deal with that. Because I've been trying to keep the morning glory from sprawling too far. Oh, look. I put some new Carota carrots. Another thing I just noticed, y'all, on my lime tree, I got about 7 limes off of here this year. And look, I was just looking at the leaves, and I got more limes coming. See, there's one. And it's another one up in here. Wait, let me see if I can get right up in there-ish. I don't see any more. But that's pretty cool, isn't it? My new Carota carrots. I got a few that's up, and I got the Swiss chard, the ruby red over here, and the mystic sunset over here. So let's see what else we have. I noticed yesterday, I think it was. Oh my gosh, we got flowers. They bloom. This is my Mexican sunflower tree. Started out in a pot, and it was bursting out of the pot, had a long tap root, which when we tried to get it out of the pot, we had to break the root on 1 or 2 of them. It took forever for it to get okay. See, that's why, I mean, the way it's set, we just hurried up and got it in the ground. But anyway, I noticed that it had some blooms. Let's see if we can get a good look at this, y'all. Can you see those? Let's zoom in. Hope I'm not shaking too much. There's one bloom, and there's another. That is so darn cool. I can't wait till the ones that's lower come. That is beautiful. Beautiful. But I'm thankful. And you know, you can cut these, chop and drop them. I saw a video on YouTube where they were just growing it. They weren't letting it go to flower. They were just chopping the leaves and using it as fertilizer. All right, let's see what else we got here. We got a lot of volunteers this season. I got an eggplant. This is my second eggplant that is putting off, and it was stunted for the longest. I didn't think I was gonna get one. Okay, here's some kohlrabi. Look at the kohlrabi, y'all. That's the white Vienna kohlrabi. We got tomatoes. Look at them. These are my plants that I got lined up for right now till I can finish my vision. This is my, look at my Barbados Cherry, like how it's blooming since I put it in full sun. I would love to take a cutting from it. And I mean, it was such a little, it was smaller than this limb when I got it. But it wants to, I guess it wants the fruit. So I don't know if it's gonna actually make the fruit yet. But I do want to get cuttings. Yeah. Another tip. This is one of the red pails that you can get from Dollar Tree. This is what happened to the red ones for me. Now, I don't know about you. But the black ones, no problem. There's another red one. Look at that mess. That's my neighbor's kids. Okay, let's see. I know it's no rhyme or reason, y'all. We got some beets that I planted from seeds recently. I got, what is this? Nothing. Got some volunteer lettuce that I'm gonna put out. Oh, that's a star fruit tree that my sister grew from seed. My sister, y'all. Okay, here are some lemon tree cuttings. I gotta get them out of this because I know citrus, they don't like a lot of water. Okay, we got some radishes. I got the gourmet blend, the pusa gulabi. I wanna say, I forgot what that one. Okay, and then I got the Chinese, I can't read my Shawo, I think it is. It's watermelon radish. It looks like watermelon radish. Yeah, this is some cabbage mama grew from seed. I got them a little late from the worms, but I need to spray again. This is purple plum radish. Then I planted some broccoli rapini in both of these, and some Tom Thumb lettuce in this one. So yeah, we got a lot planted. So, but this is what I've been doing, me and my cousin and my mom, trying to get a lot of this weed eating eliminated around here, you know. So I'm putting, who did I see do this? Something like this. Mississippi Garden Girl Life. Sorry if I'm butchering your name, but she would put, I think, tarps down, and it didn't look bad. So that's what we've done over here. And this is what I want done around all my raised beds. I want that landscaping fabric all around it, so nobody has to do any edging around my raised beds, for the most part. Okay, look, these are the other two bell peppers. Remember the bell pepper I was telling you about over in the raised bed? Well, something ate it. And it's just trying to catch up now. I got some of this volunteer lettuce, and it's determined to go to seed. So anyway, look at these look at the bell peppers on this baby. It is full of them. I hope that we get a huge harvest of bell peppers. I want to be like, what am I gonna do with all these bell peppers? My mom, oh, I got this. This is one of the Egyptian walking onions. It's coming up. Look at this bell pepper down here. I might have to get it because it's on the ground. But these are like, what did I get from Mom? I got some butter crunch lettuce and some collard greens. But anyway, these, you can make a raised bed out of a tote. We got these totes from Walmart. They were under 20 bucks. Probably takes 2 or 3 bags of potting mix to put in here. Something like that. It's according to how big the bags are. And you got a raised bed. Because I got onions in here. I got lettuce. What is this? Collard greens in there. And I'm going to put more in there. So that's 2 raised beds. And I might do some more like that. This, look at my elderberry. I don't know why it's balled up like it's got some kind of creature on it maybe. Okay, I planted some purple Bok Choy in here. They are so cute. I was trying to find my regular Bok Choy, but until I do find it, we'll just be doing purple. And then I planted some Chinese pink celery in here. I don't know if it's, how long it's going to take to come up. Let's see. We got some reseeded zinnias in this one. We got some, that's supposed to have been a lunchbox pepper, but I couldn't revive it. It's just sick. Egyptian, it's in here somewhere. Egyptian onion. Black creme. Mama grew that from seed. Black creme. This looks like it could be turmeric, which I'm not seeing much of out here these days, this year. My ginger is doing pretty good, as you can see. Look at that over there. All right, I want to show you this here. Try not to hold you up too long, but look at this. Volunteer. This is the year of volunteers. Okay, it's time to pick up. This is my lettuce. This is my leaf mulch, pile from last year. And also I started throwing vegetables in here. And one of them obviously was a cucumber. And I just looked out here one day and saw this plant and saw these little baby cucumbers on here. I'm going to have a salad today, y'all. A salad. And so what I do now is make sure it's watered good so I can keep getting cucumbers. Because I could not grow a cucumber this beautiful when I tried to do it. So let's go ahead and get this cucumber on. One of them's for me and one of them's for my parents. Come on, baby. I mean, in one day, it was like yesterday, I was like, I'm gonna wait a day or two. It does not take cucumbers long to get to that point where you want them to eat them. I mean, I could let them get bigger, but this is a good size for a salad or two. So, yep. Let's see, I did some carrots in here. They're doing pretty good. 2 types of carrots. I did the tender sweet, or tender something, and the cosmic purple is in here. Now this is my goji berry. I ate one of them before. Those will have to just go in smoothies and stuff because it's just too many seeds for me. I don't like that texture. But I want to put my moringa plants. Hey, Chubbs. Hey. I want to put my moringa plants in my greenhouse so I can get a little more time for them to grow and produce. I wonder if I should just, I don't know. I don't know what to do. But I got 1, 2, 3 moringas. And here's 2. I think these are dwarf moringa plants because I did, by the time that they germinated and got bigger and I had to up-pot them, I lost whether they were dwarf or not. So, yeah. Alright, well that's it. I won't hold you any longer. I hope y'all having a great day. And if you like this video, just give it a thumbs up and share it. And subscribe to my channel. Then when you hit the bell, you can know when I when I do another video, which has been a long time this time. Yeah, I gotta get a cutting of this. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this tour of what's growing on in my garden. And until next time, remember, love ya. Bye-bye.